With that in mind, let's talk a little bit about what you can hear if you're living in Israel and watching their entertainment and their news programs. So here's Hanak. Milwitzky, who's a Likud member of the Knesset, basically shouting that everything is legitimate when he was asked if it's okay for IDF soldiers to use metal rods to anally rape Palestinian detainees. So this is going to be in Hebrew, and when we come back from the video, I'll go ahead and read you the transcription. Of it. Take a look.
תרלול הזה, שיש מי שבפרקליטות חושב שאפשר לבוא ולעצור חיילים על דברים שעושים למחבלי נוח'בה, לא נגמר. להמשיך כרגיל.
להכניס מקל לרקטום של בן אדם, זה לגיטימי?
כן, אם הוא נוח'בה, הכל לגיטימי לעשות לו. הכל! הכל!
Okay, so the man that's challenging Hanak is MK Ahmed Tibi. For the audio listeners who are wondering what Hanak said, here's the transcription, okay? Quote, "The insanity that our country is having around this story is crazy, and we need to stop it. I think we need to set a personal example here. And I say now, and I call on my coalition friends to do the same." Okay, well, what is he calling for? "I will stand up and I will leave this place and I will not vote for anything until this story and this insanity that there is someone in the prosecutor's office who thinks that this is possible to come and arrest soldiers for things they are doing to the Qassam brigades, terrorists." So basically he argues that once he's challenged, you think it's okay to use the metal rods to rape detainees in these prisons? Here's what he says, quote, "Yes, if he is in the Qassam brigades, everything is legitimate, everything." That Palestinian man never stood trial for anything. There was no indication, there's no proof, there's no conviction that that guy was the terrorist. And he was gang raped by IDF soldiers, and it was all caught on surveillance, all of it. There are other examples too, especially on, and unsurprisingly on, Israel's Channel 14. Let's take a look at that.
הגעת עם נשק, הגעת עם כלב, מי זה הכלב הזה?
הכלב הזה זה ז'אנגו, איתי בכל פעילות, איתי במילואים.
ז'אנגו?
היה בעזה.
כלב גבעות, יש לומר.
ככה אמא שלי קוראת לי אגב, ג'אנגו.
כן, טיפל קצת בנוח'בות בסט תימן, עשה הרבה.
אל תגיד דברים ש...
יש סרטון כבר.
בקיצור, אותו מג"ד.
So the host asks the soldier, the IDF soldier, about his dog, Django, and that the dog took care of some prisoners at the notorious Sid Timan prison, and that they did a lot, that the dogs did a lot. They're bragging about the dog rape on Channel 14. They're bragging about it. An IDF soldier is on Channel 14 in Israel freaking bragging about it. So I'd like to ask Netanyahu, who are you going to sue, bitch? For defamation? You're going to go after that IDF soldier for saying that, the canines are used to take care of the Palestinians? Freaking monsters, man. Freaking monsters. And then they have the audacity to point to people like us and act like we're the bad guys. Oh, they're anti-Semitic. Are we? Do we care about humanity? This has nothing to do with Judaism. This has to do with human decency. This has to do with Israel's crimes against humanity. That's what this has to do with. And even some comedians are, doing crowd work that involves poking fun at prison rape. Let's look at that example.
There are people who have done what? And what do you say? You are sitting in the dark. What is the absolute worst thing you've done to them? Come on now, come on, make us blush just a little bit.
I exercise my right to remain silent.
That is really quite nice. I love it.
That is wonderful. The entire audience, those guilty of crimes against humanity, are all applauding. Wonderful.
What else? And they regret it and say, oh, no, I've seen enough. We need to move on to other things. Do they apologize or something? What do I think? I don't know what you did. If his mouth is and he can't speak, then he can just go, oh, I don't know what you did. Do they also choose, like, can you only with a broomstick? They're like asking me.
Yeah, real funny. There's a sickness in the society there. That wasn't funny. That was just joking around about something that everyone seems to acknowledge is happening.
Every time you ring the bell below, an angel gets his wings. Totally not